Hey YouTube. Hey, just to let you know, I'm making a little progress here. So you can see where I ground. Had some high spots on the floor to the door. Now the door slides a lot nicer. Well, I've been taking all the overflow of concrete onto the actual footing. This is the actual footing that goes down 9 feet in the ground. And then this is the shop bathroom, and then I had to grind the hump out of the concrete so that when the toilet goes on here, that it sits level and flush with the floor. And then I've been just cleaning up around the edges. Took out some high spots right here. Took around the edge, and then I done all the way down this edge here. And then I cleaned up in here, and then in the floor, I don't know if we can actually see this, there was a high spot all in here, but what they did is they took broom marks on here, and you can actually see I took out 1/8 of an inch in height, maybe a little bit more. Now this rubber grommet sits flat going across the floor. They had a high side here, but I took all that broom marking out, which would be their anti-slip stuff, because I leveled this off so that the door sat flush, flat. So this is what I got to continue to do. I got to take all that stuff off in here, get all that loose stuff out of here. And the reason I'm doing that is because I'm going to do the epoxy floor in here. And I'm going to put a water stop. They got a product, it's called Water Stop. It stops the penetration of water or so that your equipment don't rust. And then I'm going to put the epoxy over that. That way none of the equipment can rust from the floor anymore. But I gotta take care of all this. When they poured the concrete, they put a product called Zip Strip in. It's a insertable joint. And what happens is that when you insert it, you float over the top, and then it cracks automatically where they put it. So I just gotta touch the grinder over that. And then I gotta make sure I shut all these electricals off. I gotta put a little silicone around them or something. I'm gonna tape the tops when the water goes in here, because we gotta put citric acid down, etch the floor, rinse it, squeegee it, rinse it like 3 times. But yeah, pretty much the shop is emptied out now. I'm trying to make progress here. I still got 2 3/4 walls to do, but you can see this mess that they left. All that has to come out because the epoxy won't adhere. It'll actually start pulling the epoxy up. I thought about doing a floor leveler to make the floor from that crack to the wood the same plane as the floor. But then I thought about it, why spend any more money when it's got to be spent in other places? It's just a shop, right? So, but yeah, this whole wall here, that's my brake chair. This whole wall, that whole wall, and that wall, and then these joints got to be done. I had an oil spill here. I bought some of their product for cleaning that oil up, and I got to get that on there and let that sit so that I can suck as much of that out, and then I'm going to have to grind that area. This box here, that box controls all of the 220. These are all 220, and the only one that's 110 is that one right there. But that's 220, 220, 220, 220. So that's table saw, joiner, thickness planer, possibly someday maybe a second table saw. If not, another 220 piece of equipment can sit here
I could even probably put the drum sander here, pull the outlet that's over there for the drum sander and put it in there if I wanted. But anyways, I just wanted to update you what's going on. But yeah, I ground all that down. But that's it. We still got a lot to do. Oh, I did frame in up here. Sorry for that light, but I did frame in double for the pull down staircase, which is set up there. So then when they're done, I put a board across. From here to here, and then down there to down there. After the drywall's in, and then that sits in here flush to the drywall, and then screw it all in. So I got that to the same size. I squared this up, made sure I had all my dimensions right. So this should just drop right in, and I should be able to screw that, no shims, no nothing. That way it's a nice tight fit. So I got that down there because this is all going to be storage up here. I need to get storage for all of that stuff, all of this stuff, and whatever else has to go up there. So that's why that staircase is in. All right, adios guys, take care.